kind of funny, and I hit myself for it as I left my tripod sitting in my living room. What's up, world? This is Brian Rutherford. I decided to go ahead and get out and get some pictures today. Kind of just flipped a coin a little bit earlier in the week, east-west, figured it out, and I headed out to Apache Lake. Today I woke up, I'm a little bit sick, so excuse my voice and my congestion. I might cough a couple times or something, but anyway, I'm gonna head on out and we'll see how it goes. I'm here at Apache Lake, and it was a lot longer drive than I thought. I was looking on Google and it said 2.5 hours, which is basically just going across town, which is kind of crazy. But I figured I could do it in 2 hours, and no, it was about 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's 20 miles of dirt roads, and got slowed up on that a little bit. So the sun's already back behind the mountains. I wanted to get a nice sunset today, so I don't know, there's still some great light up on the mountains across the other side of the lake, and I'm gonna see if I can find a good composition and shoot it. I found a nice little spot. Let me spin around a little bit. There's a couple of these little wildflowers blooming. Some reds, purples, yellows, some pretty neat stuff. Yeah, I think I'm able to get a shot here, get some of the flowers in the foreground. There's some cactus here, you know, and then a little bit of the light touching the top of the mountains over here. And of course, Apache Lake going right down the middle. Probably 20 or 30 canyons that I saw, that all I wanted to do was stop, hike down it, and, you know, spend a little time exploring. Lots of different cactus species, things I haven't seen. There's agave plants. I mean, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I'm definitely going to revisit this. I'm going to revisit. I'm going to come out in the morning. I'm going to spend the day. I mean, some of these canyons coming in midday to get that light shining down right in the middle of the canyon, light up those rocks. It's a lot of red rock, colored rock. Beautiful. So, yeah. I'm going to go ahead and shoot a couple here, see what I can come up with. Light's fading quick. And then I'm going to go ahead and jump back in my truck and move on around. The sun still hasn't set, but the mountains are so massive around here that it's back behind the mountains and I'm in shade. So maybe I can get to get a little further away or something and try to see if I can get a little color in the sky. It wasn't looking good for a while. The sun completely disappeared behind the clouds, and of course it was partly cloudy when I left, but that could be anything. It could mean anything. And it's funny, just to kind of throw it in there, that all summer long, or winter long, I apologize, the sunsets and sunrises out here in the Phoenix area in central Arizona are phenomenal. I mean, I just went through probably 4 or 5 months, just about every single night of just, wow, how is this possible? I mean, just absolutely stunning sunrises and sunsets. Then I decided to come out and document it, put it up on YouTube to show all of you, and clouds come in, and I don't get any. The last video that I did, I went up to Sedona. It should have been a great sunset, and nothing but clouds, cloud coverage. So it was kind of looking that way today, but it's breaking up a little bit. There might be a chance of actually getting a pretty good sunset out of it, but I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna have to head down the road a little bit more and see if I can get into a better area for sunsets. Right here, it's just a beautiful view of the lake, and you know, these mountain cliffs and canyons. Beautiful. The light disappeared fast, and it's mostly the mountains that are west of here that are blocking the sun. The sun's behind clouds right now anyway, but yeah, sun went down behind the mountains about an hour and 15 minutes early, and I gave myself about a half hour, 45 minutes to come here, find a good spot to shoot, because there's a lot of nice little pull-offs that you can take an off-road vehicle and get over onto the peak of one of the mountains, and it's not much hiking, which I was all up for today because I'm not feeling too good. But yeah, it disappeared. I think I got one good shot out of it, maybe two different compositions, with a little bit of light peeking on the very top of the mountains in the far distance. But the other thing is, it's kind of funny, and I hit myself for it as I left my tripod sitting in my living room, which absolutely sucked. So I didn't get the focus that I wanted. I tried to make the best of it, but I had to bring it all the way down, shoot a landscape at 4.0 f-stop, and yeah, the background's a little bit blurry, but at least I got the foreground fairly clear. But I still think it looks pretty good. I mean, it's not tack sharp in the back, from what I can see inside the camera, but I'll take a look whenever I get it onto the computer and see what it looks like. But yeah, it's definitely a revisit location. I'm gonna be coming back, that's for sure. There are many amazing things to see out here, and I had no idea that this was even really here. In 2 hours, 2.5 hours, it's a decent drive, but well worth it. This one's definitely on the list. It might be sooner than later because I really want to come back and do this right. As far as the lake goes, I'm pretty much positive that it's going to be a sunrise, not a sunset shoot, just because the mountains over here on the west side block it so early, and really it's mountains everywhere, but I'm kind of looking out that way with the camera here, and that's looking out basically east, so there's a lot of obstruction in the sunshine right there too. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna go ahead and close for now. Take my time driving back. If I had my tripod, I'd even give a time lapse a shot. You know, I don't know what these clouds are gonna do, but that's not gonna happen. So amazing places for time lapses out here for sure. So maybe that'll be my next visit out here, is a nice time lapse. So that's it. Until next time, thank you. Don't forget, like and subscribe if you like the content in these videos, and I'd really appreciate it. That would help out. Thank you.